Alright, so we have this 3D printer ready, and we have modified this a little bit more. You see this, like we have changed the placement of the VMOS from this upper position, what we had in the upper part, to the bottom part now. So now all the electronics would be here. So we have the VMOS D1 mini here, and then we also have a holes and screws for holding up the motor driver. I mean, like the stepper motor ULN2003, and then the stepper motor case here. And we have here given this 4 screws, which will make it easier for us to quickly adjust them. And LED holder is also here, which is much more better to have it. And one more thing we had was there was some sort of lighting leaking from this part when we put the circular base here. So we have just extruded this a little bit. So this is the design change what we have done in the new version we have with this. Okay, a much better version. And then this is, and here if you just say this thing, we have made this completely blank, and we're going to replace this with a transparent cover, which is again going to be replaced with some additional things. So this is the transparent material what we have at this 3D printed with the transparent, and this just goes here and sticks. That's all. So it's just a snap, and here we go. So you have this fully filled transparent. So this makes it a lot easier for us, and this looks good too. So the light is very better segregated. So we have this one here, and then on the top of this I can have any letter or any such a symbol, or whatever we have it, we can have these things. So on this part this is, and additionally we have added some, this is like you see different colors. So these are the square boxes we have. So you see this, we can just push them and they'll just come out. So if I just push them up, they will just pop up out here. See this, like it's coming up. So we have this. So this is just to close this particular space. We're going to use this for some add-ons which we have planned off. Might be a mouse holder or a screw, something, or some sort of hand, whatever we want to add later, we can just add that here. So let's see what happens with this. Coming to the electronics with this, we have with this our 28 BYJ stepper motor what we have already, and a more driver for the scene, and our Windows D1 mini. So let's get started with this and see. So time to unwrap this thing. We have our ULN2003. Then we have our Mouse D1 mini. So we don't need this headers, none of this. I'm just going to keep it aside, and let's start the assembly. We also have thin wires this time, so that our whole wiring can go easier. Let's start the assembly process for the same. It's going to be quicker. So firstly, the motor goes. Secondly, we have the stepper, this Mouse D1 mini. It goes into its quick thing. And that's a perfect fit. Okay, so you have a micro USB port from this side here. That's fine. And then this goes up, right up at the top of this. So it just goes here, and we'll connect this thing here. I'm going to just wrap this wire along with this, and then in this part I'm just going to have one LED which is going to sit on this part. So this is a quick design here, and we have this time a pretty much thin wires which we had earlier been a mess. So we have this very thin wires, so that's going to be much flexible and make a little less mess. It's time for the coding out here now. So let's start with this. So we have a pretty simple code following up here, where we have just included this library axle step.h out there, mentioned the half steps out there, the motor pins, and the common cathode. So currently we had a common anode, so I have to mention the common anode out here. So based on the common anode or cathode, you can just modify this thing. We are just going ahead and then setting the maximum speed, acceleration speed, and so on. And we quickly have the conditions. Just simple, straightforward things. Nothing much fancy with the code out here. And we have selected the port out here. The Mouse Jiggler R2 and Mini and the serial port USB. Go ahead. All right, so finally it's all working fine, and we have this doing good, and they can see like this is rotating slowly out here, and we have connected with this. We have put our labels out there, and on this side you see there's a beautiful infinity symbol. It goes beautiful, and this can also change with respect to different colors, and this can be an indication for various different things out here. So we can go ahead and have that things, and this will change again, like see this like, and let's see the final test. And you see this like, this looks beautiful. I keep the mouse here, and the mouse rotate, we get some sort of movements on the screen happening out here. I can see the screen, and yeah, based on this we get to have this thing. Very simple, very silent. You don't really get any sort of this thing. This is like uh, very silent and so on, and very straightforward. So let's see. Now you can work whenever you want it, and when you're done, all you just to do is put this on this, and you're good to go. All right, so we have connected this here, and let's just raise the flag and place the mouse on the mouse, and let's see the cursor. You see this? The cursor is going all the way from here to there and so on. Then going down here and then here. It's telling show desktop here. You can see this. So now it is moving towards this. So again, it is moving slowly step by step here. So on, and you can see it's sliding here, but it will not never fall. You don't need to worry about it. Just take it a little bit further and so on. And again till there. It's having like completely random out here. And if you've not yet subscribed to the channel, please do consider. There are many things coming up further here. You're going to get amazing and beautiful things on the way. Is one of it. We still have 3 4 on the progress. We'll try to get you the amazing contents like this. We'd love it. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel and be the first to have a look at these different what we do it. And if you have any further questions to us, please do let me know. We'll be happy and help you around with it. This is like how beautiful it is. Left, right, and so on. It's so random. Like it's like not like a jiggler just randomly going up and have some that way and so on. Pretty good. So again, have a look at this. So yeah, I hope we're able to see that thing. Let's back here.